What's up, guys? The Maniac here, and today I'm gonna be showcasing the Minigun one down build. And this build is gonna specialize with crits. Gives me the gun does 40 damage. And yep, and let's get right into the build. So obviously the primary is gonna be a concealed or somewhat concealed minigun. So you're gonna have the stump barrel again for the concealment, the boost concealment, the extra. We're just gonna not use this is just because we're able to get the concealment low enough where we don't need to use this attachment. And this attachment lowers your ammo by almost half. So you kind of need that ammo because again the pickup rate is horrible on the minigun. So it's good because before we had to use this, but now we don't need it anymore. I meant before, like a while back, because you'll see why later. And the gadget just a compact laser module. And the secondary, I'm going to be running the Bronco, mainly just because it's a pistol that doesn't need any skills. It does really good damage, and all you're really going to use this for is to pick off snipers and enemies really far away. That's all it's really used for. And also, you could get this concealment of 33. And there's only one other pistol you could do that, which is the Bernetti, but that's too weak for one down. And so what we have on it, so you can use the flashlight if you want. I kind of like having higher accuracy, so I don't bother with it. The boost, obviously, the concealment +3. I'm not going to bother for scope because it affects concealment. And just the ergo wooden grip, no sight. Pocket surprise barrel, again, just for the concealment. And upper receiver, slimline, gets it's a pure benefit, and it has concealment. And now with the skills, so again, it's one down, so you're going to need all the medic skills like usual. And this is at the end, this was a throwaway skill. Again, through here, this skill helps load the minigun. The minigun has not the best accuracy and stability, so this helps it out. And this just helps out, just tagging an enemy, get 15% more damage, which is nice to have. And underdog, again, basically always in effect. And then resilience, so you need, this is the basic skill you need, say a transport basic. And then die hard, and this is just because it helps a lot building, repairing stuff. Because 50% less damage helps a lot. Again, with technician, hardware expert, you can easily repair drills, no problem. And then this is something I do a little bit different with this build. So we get steady grip ace, again, helps with the primary and secondary, like I said before. Again, so this is one skill I usually don't recommend, but fire control, basic, you get 12 weapon accuracy while firing from the hip. This helps a lot because the minigun, you only hip fire, because you can't aim down sight, you're still hip firing. So this is always in effect for the minigun. And heavy impact I usually don't recommend, but this is just because the minigun does pretty low, it only does 40 damage. So a 25% chance means you'll most likely get a bullet to stagger an enemy. But if you have a gun that does like 400 damage, it's a one shot anyways. Right, so this is where the skill comes in hand with weaker guns like this. And it actually works out pretty good, and it does help. And also lock and load. And this is also another skill I don't recommend much, but that's because, again, the minigun, you're hip firing all the time anyways. So it just helps to sprint and hip fire. And ghost again, so we have to ace sneaky bastard and low blow to get the crits. Just the basic stuff, duck and cover ace, parkour basic, inner pockets basic, shockproof. Yeah, this helps a lot because if you're holding your minigun, you can run through your whole 700 bullets with one taser. Right, and then second wind basic just to go up, optical illusions basic, then blow aced. And fugitive, again, this is the only skill you need for the Bronco is this. And you can switch really fast with the rogue perk deck. And that's all you really need. Again, you could, if you want, you could get ace this, but not very needed. I mean, accuracy is about 80. And with some other skills where you're not moving, get 16 more accuracy. So it's to a point where it's good enough. And and again, a lot of these skills don't bend. Like this skill doesn't help with it. And you can say, well, increased fire rate would help, but it doesn't really matter because if you're in Swan Song, you're using a minigun anyways. So it doesn't really matter. So a lot of these skills you don't really need. And then you get 9 eyes ace for one down. And then Swan Song, like I explained before, and martial arts. It's just a throwaway skill and it's annoying getting smacked by someone else. Okay. And that's it with the skills. And throwable doesn't really matter. I just like using, throwing knife. Get crits. It does. If you get crit, you could kill almost any enemy, other than a bulldozer. And yeah, you can pick between whatever. But I do say this is better than the throwing axe, because after some patch they made it better. There's no delay while throwing it. And again, the perk deck again has to be rogue, because there's really nothing else useful for one down. And also you get that increased weapon swap, which is very nice. And then with the weapon swap with the pistol, you can pull it out like instantly. Again, the melee weapon again, the only one that's good is doing the buzzer or the electrical brass knuckles, because they need a high concealment. That's it with the build, guys. Leave a like and subscribe, and the Maniac is out.